Happy Thanksgiving, guys. What's up? Welcome into a special edition of the Daily Juice Podcast, a holiday spectacular edition of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. Thank you for being here on a holiday. Yes, it's a big betting day, but it's still a holiday. From all of us at BettingPros, and for me and the Daily Juice, I want to say thank you, happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for being part of this community. It means the world to me that you guys spend 15 minutes every morning listening to my ramblings or watching me on YouTube, supporting the Daily Juice, buying t-shirts, supporting Omaha Steaks or whomever we have as a sponsor here for the podcast. It's been my absolute joy to come back to this community and be here for the last, 10 months or so? It feels like I never left, even though I left for 7 months? Good to be home, good to be here, and good to get to talk to you guys here on Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys have a phenomenal day. Take it easy on everything. Take it easy on the food. Take it easy on the booze. Take it easy on the betting. You know, it's holiday. We can get a little loose, get a little bit of, outside the tips of our skis. Just be careful, okay? Have some fun today. Enjoy yourself. Don't bet more than you can. And don't yell at Grandpa if your bet doesn't cash, Not his fault. He may be riding it with you, though. Get the whole family involved. Who knows? I've got 2 NFL bets. I have 2 college basketball bets for us here on a Thanksgiving. But first, let's recap what happened last night. A 3-1 mark. Back on the winning side, up 1.9 units. We get hockey going again, 2-0. It's good. No hockey, no NHL, no NBA today. They've cleaned the slate, cleared the state for the college kids and for the NFL. Get out of the way. Don't blame them one bit, given that 3 games are being played for the NFL today. But good to see that. First period, we got that. We laid 140 juice, and it cashed. Keep that in mind here in just 1 second. I got another bet that's similar juice that we'll get to here in just 1 second. If you bet the puck line for the Kraken, you went 3-0 in hockey, which is good. I told you to bet the over in the Milwaukee game. That pushed on the hook, 235.5. That landed 235. Yuck. Celtics won't win the game. Didn't cover, amazingly enough, on a last-second 3 by Milwaukee, but we didn't touch the side in that game, which was good. We had what was the other game we got wrong? Oh, the under in Miami. That was dead almost from the get-go, but the Pacers over came in, so that was good. So would have been a 1-2 day. Bet all 6 bets on the podcast, 1-2 in the NBA and 3-0 in hockey. So still a winning day, still pretty much the same type of 1.8 or whatever. But for us officially, it's 1.9 with a 3-1 mark for us here on a Tuesday. So let's get to the bets here for Thanksgiving. But first, omahasteaks.com. Look, I know it's a day full of food, right? You might be like, oh my gosh, Matt, you're going to tell me to buy more food. Yes, I know we all are stuffed and we're all going to be grabbing a ton of food. But here's the fun thing, though. Omaha Steaks goes right into the freezer. It's great. You can have it whenever you want. It's better than leftovers. It's just there when you need it. So if you're busy, you're running around, you're short on time, this stuff's great. The burgers don't even need to be defrosted before you throw them on the grill. It's absolutely tremendous. omahasteaks.com. They take $30 off. The 50% off savings going on right now with their holiday season site-wide sale. Juice at checkout saves you $30 off your overall purchase. Minimum purchase may be required. omahasteaks.com. Promo code JUICE at checkout saves you $30. Okay, so I'm going to say something that's going to make every professional, every wannabe sharp, every quasi guy shake their heads. Did he really just say that? Did he really just recommend a 7-point teaser? The answer is yes. Why? Well, here's the thing. We're up nearly 45 units since I've come back. We got a little, liquidity to play with here, okay? I don't know what to do with a 13.5-point number for the Dallas Cowboys. Everyone's going to take Dallas in survivor pools. It's probably going to be safe. The Commanders are awful. Dak Prescott, I'm going to give you one prop in every game that you can play. That it's not official, but a prop that I like. Dak Prescott to throw more than 1.5 touchdowns. I like that. What to do with the Lions? It's 7.5. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The line has been jumping around. The line has been moving. And personally, I'm a little bit frustrated just because I think the Lions win going away. I'm just not positive that the Lions are win going away. And the number now is 8 pretty much everywhere. So the money's come in, but over a touchdown scares me because the Packers, the over 47.5, I don't mind that to play the over. I don't mind that. But again, it could be a blowout. The Packers haven't been great this season, and the Lions have been good at home. So here's what I'm going to do. I got to get below 7 for the Cowboys, okay? I got to get below. It's 13.5 or 13. I'm going to pull it down under 7 with a 7-point teaser. It's minus 140. Cowboys minus 6, okay? Cowboys minus 6. Lions minus 1, okay? This is a 2-leg minus 140 7-point teaser. Not every book will let you do a 7-point teaser, but most books should let you do a 7-point teaser, okay? There are some that let you kind of stagger it. They're going to make you pay. DraftKings makes you pay minus 140. I'm okay with laying the juice. It's minus 120 for a 6-point, 130 for 6.5 points, or minus 140 for a 7-point teaser. I don't think I've ever recommended a 7-point teaser, but because it's imperative to get below 7. You can do a 6.5-point teaser if you want and lay minus 130 if you want, okay, and do 6.5. But if a game goes into overtime and something really wonky happens and they win by 6, if the Cowboys win by 6, we push. So you can pull it down to 6, and I'm okay with that here to pull it down. I'm going to do this. I want to have action on both games, Lions, Packers, and the Cowboys and the Commanders. 7-point teaser, minus 140, 1.4 units down. Dallas, minus 6. Lions, minus 1 for 1.4 units. Now, Gibbs, anytime touchdown. Shop around. You should be able to find that for even money for the Lions, all right? Pretty confident that guy's going to score. You can do first-time touchdowns if you want, but I think anytime touchdown is pretty good for Jahmyr Gibbs. It's minus 110. DraftKings are all the way minus 120. I got minus 105. But if you want a prop in this game, Gibbs to score a touchdown is my prop. Dak Prescott to throw over 1.5 touchdowns. That's my other prop in the Commanders game. Let's see what the juices come. I mean, that is probably going to be pretty expensive for Dak. Yeah, minus 190 if you want to get involved with that. But I do like that. That's a prop that I like. You can find better juice on that in different books, but I do like that. All right. But officially, 7-point teaser, minus 140, 1.4 units down on this. Cowboys minus 6, minus 1 for the Lions. Late game, Seattle hosting San Francisco. Total is 44. Look, I think we're seeing offense. All right. I think we're going to see quite a bit of offense. The Niners are 2-3 to the over on the road. Seattle is 3-2 to the over at home. Last 2 for San Fran have gone under, but the bye week, they came off the bye and scored 34 points against Jacksonville, came home to against Tampa, and they won 27-14. Again, Tampa only scores 14. Jacksonville only scores 3. I think Seattle can score on the Niners. They're at home here. Their offense has been pretty good. They got skilled players. They can throw the football. I think they score. Okay, how many points? I don't know, but they scored 29 on Washington, 24 on Cleveland, 20 on Arizona in their last 3 games at home. I think we get 17 points out of them. All right, I really do. And I'm pretty confident we're getting 28-30 out of San Francisco. Okay, I think they're going to be able to move the football. I think they're going to be able to, get Christian McCaffrey involved. I like McCaffrey over his receiving yards to catch the football a lot today. It's a prop bet I like in this game. Let's see where that thing has wound up because that was climbing consistently as this number goes from 6.5 to 7. McCaffrey's receiving props is not bad, 33.5 over 115. I like that. So I like McCaffrey to go over. You want to bet that? McCaffrey over 33.5 receiving yards. Obviously, anytime touchdown for Christian McCaffrey tends to score in every single game, but I'm going to bet the over in this game. 44 is the total. Over 44, Seattle and San Francisco. Thursday, short week, tired defenses. We've seen it, okay? Everyone's been betting unders in primetime. This is a primetime game. Thursday night's been a pretty good over. I think it's 6-5 now to the over in primetime on Thursdays. Okay, this is a different situation. This is not the same. Okay, this is not like Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday, it's under. Just blindly bet under Sunday night. And Monday night, Thursday is different. I'm going over 44, Seattle and San Francisco for 1.1 units. Okay, so teaser in the first two games, and then the over in the late game on on Thursday for Thanksgiving. We do have a game tomorrow, remember. Dolphins against the Jets is tomorrow on Black Friday. Okay, to basketball we go. Arizona against Michigan State. Ken Pom has this as a 5-point number. DraftKings that does it as well. 5 points. Arizona is at home. Games in Palm Springs, California. There'll be a ton of Wildcats who have made the trek to watch their team play against Michigan State. This is the number 7 offense up against the number 8 defense for adjusted efficiency in college basketball so far. Arizona's been very good offensively. 9th effective field goal percentage. Michigan State's defense just as good. 7th effective field goal percentage. 3-point shooting, it's 12th for Arizona, 67th for Michigan State on defense. 2-point percentage, 57.3. That's 35th best up against the second best 2-point defense in basketball in Michigan State. The problem is that Arizona's defense has been tremendous this year. 7th effective field goal percentage, adjusted efficiency rather, for Arizona. 51st in effective field goal percentage. Michigan State's 200th in that category offensively. 56th in adjusted offensive efficiency for them. They can't shoot the three to save their life. 317th in college basketball in 3-point shooting. They are 111th in 2-point percentage at 52.9. They don't hit their free throws. They're 268th in free throw shooting here. Michigan State's offense isn't good enough to keep up with Arizona. I know how good Michigan State's defense is. I lean towards the under in this game because it's Michigan State, and they're 4-1 to the under so far this year. They've been just an under machine. But Arizona's 5-0 ATS, and this number is tied with the Duke number as the shortest number so far with 5. I don't think this game is all that close if Arizona plays the way they're capable of playing. Again, if it's under, it favors Michigan State. It's 146. They're 4-1 to the under. Arizona's 3-2 to the under this season, actually, which is kind of funny, but their last game against Texas Arlington went under, but like Duke, the game against Duke went under. First game against James Madison went over. They lost the game. Michigan State did to JMU, but then the last 4 wins for them have all gone under. Or I guess they lost to Duke, sorry, but the last 4 games have all gone under. 3-1 since that loss to JMU. I think it's going to look like the Duke game. 74-65 was the final score in that. I think it looks very similar here for for Arizona rather. I'm going to lay the 5. Arizona, -5. DraftKings has this tonight. Michigan State, the opponent, -5 for Arizona. Now, the 4th bet. Here's the thing. Creighton plays in Kansas City against Colorado State tonight. Okay? The problem is the number is the Creighton Blue Jays -8.5. The total in the game is 153. That means the Creighton team total should be somewhere around 81. But that number is not out. At the time of taping, there are no team totals out yet anywhere on the planet. And I am hunting for one because I want the Creighton Blue Jays team total to go over. As soon as we get this, I will fire on it. But there's nothing that's up at the moment for this because, well, the books are going to wait and see a little while until we get closer to game time. So I'm going to have to, I was going to try to do a social media ban for myself and not be on social media at all, but I got to be on it for this game. I will post and tell you guys what I get for a Creighton team total number, what will be the official play, what will be the official bet, because the Creighton Blue Jays are going to score on Colorado State, okay? KenPom has this as an 81-74 victory, which is right there at 7. The line's 8.5. So maybe Colorado State hangs around, but the Jays are the number 2 adjusted efficiency offense in college basketball. They are the number 1 team right now in college basketball with effective field goal percentage, 161st defensively for CSU. Creighton right now is 9th in 3-point shooting at 42%. They are number 1 in the country with 2-point shooting. 67.6% of their 2-pointers are going down. 183rd for the Rams defensively. The Rams are 130th guarding the three-point shot. The Jays are making 44% of their points from behind the arc. That is not good for a team in CSU that does not defend the arc very well. And defensively, the Jays are much better than people give them credit for. Yes, CSU's offense is very good, but the Jays defensively, they're solid. They're 29th in adjusted field goal percentage. They're 47th in effective field goal percentage. Adjusted efficiency. 47th in effective field goal percentage. They're not great with three-point defense still. You can hit threes on the Jays. They're 255th, and CSU can hit threes. So that's why the game very well might go over 153. I don't mind an over bet here on the game either, but the Jays defensively, they are 22nd in college basketball protecting the rim. They do not give up two-point shots, 41.5%. Why? Ryan Kalkbrenner's top 3 defensive players in the game. So you don't score. You got to bomb it, and CSU can bomb it, and they hit their threes. This game's going over. But I trust the Jays up against a bad defensive team for CSU. I trust Creighton to score. Again, this number should be around 81. If it's 81, we're going over for the Creighton Blue Jays team total here. The Jays have scored 105, 89, 92, 82, and 88 so far here this season. 81 is where the number should be. The books might juice it to 82. I don't like anything over 83. I don't like. But if it's 81, 82, somewhere in that range, 81 and a half, the Creighton Blue Jays team total will be the bet here, the 4th play for us up against Colorado State. That game is scheduled to tip off at, what time is that game scheduled in Kansas City? 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific on CBS Sports Network. So you got that going up against football, but I'll be watching basketball and football, watching the Creighton Blue Jays take on Colorado State. Again, I don't mind laying the 8.5, but I'm a little bit skittish of it, to be quite honest. I think the Jays win the game, but 8.5 seems a little bit heavy given the offensive power potentially for Colorado State. Would rather in-game a total. 153 seems a little high on a neutral court between these two teams, but because I don't think CSU is going to score more than like 72, 73 points. Like the Jays team total, like Creighton score 85 or so here. So we go with the Jays, but I got to put it in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat. I will tell you guys about it coming up during the day. Once I get the number, I'll tell you about it in the morning here for us. Okay, so here are our bets, 4 of them. Team 7-point teaser for Dallas and the Lions, teasing it down to -1 and -6. Over 44 for San Francisco and Seattle. Arizona -5 against Michigan State. And soon to come, the Creighton Blue Jays team total. We're going over in that play up against Colorado State. I don't mind the Jays in the first half either. You want to lay less than 8.5, lay 4 or 5. Don't mind that bet either for the Creighton Blue Jays. So if you want some extra stuff, you can jump in on that. Have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here. Please do not drink and drive. Please take cabs and Ubers and everything else. Not worth it here on the holidays, okay? And take a breath if grandpa or your uncle says something stupid. Just take a breath. It's a holiday, right? One day, we all can bear somebody we don't like for one day. Heck, you guys bear me every day. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt each and every morning. The Daily Juice Podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.